Excuse my appearance and the sound of the air conditioner. It's about 109 degrees in Los Angeles right now, and I just took a really cold shower that felt incredible. And I'm in the happiest place in the world right now because Roman Reigns is no longer World Heavyweight Champion. Welcome to the Daily Neitz, a daily look at classic films, modern cinema, and the world of professional wrestling. And Money in the Bank just happened. Did it live up to the hype as the best Money in the Bank pay-per-view ever? No, I don't think. I still think the match with Cena and Punk was better than both of the headlining matches tonight, back in 2011. But what a way to finish the show. I can't talk about this pay-per-view without talking about the end of that. Having Seth win pretty much clean over Roman Reigns, proving he's the better man, I didn't think that would happen. I thought something would happen along the lines of like Dean teasing a cash-in, throwing the match for somebody, or some sort of interference, but other than the ref bump, that match was spotless. It was squeaky clean. And Seth won with that, following that amazing spear reversal into a pedigree. It blew my mind. That was so cool. And then of course Dean Ambrose comes out about 20 minutes after winning the Money in the Bank briefcase, and then wins the World Heavyweight title for the first time.
Dean's champion!
And we're happy. I know people are upset about it. Some people don't like Dean. I think he has potential to be one of the most entertaining guys on the roster. When he can have bad promos, like the thing with the mannequin and the thing with the mustard and stuff. Like he can get forced to do some stuff like that. But when he's in his element, like when he was announcing the Asylum match a few months back with Jericho, he's incredible. He's great on the microphone. He's not the best in the ring, but I mean, neither was Roman Reigns. Heck, neither is John Cena or The Rock. Like, the best guys in the ring aren't always champion, and that's fine. I just love that Dean is finally getting his chance, and Dean has beaten Seth. Yes, it was after a grueling main event, and it only took one Dirty Deeds to do it, but Cody's got something she wants to say about that.
Dean did what Roman never has. Dean beat Seth. If they do not use that to turn one of them heel, I am going to light everything on fire.
Yes. Probably Dean would turn, because he could just rub it into Roman's face, and they may use that as an excuse to try and...
Which would turn Seth face.
Try and get everyone on Roman's side, but I don't think that would work. I think the best way to do it would be for Roman to get butthurt about it and go after Dean. Turn Roman heel, and then Seth can start venturing towards heel, because Roman looked a bit like a heel tonight. The opening of that match, it took me a while to get into it because it was all just Roman beating the snot out of Seth, and I don't want to see that. It wasn't until Seth started diving to the outside and starting to get more high risk that I started getting more invested in the match. And by that point, like, once I got invested, it was a great match. Just awesome finish. I kind of knew it was going to happen. I assumed that Dean was going to cash in tonight. If not tonight, before the brand split. Because there's no way they're going to try and figure out how to have this Money in the Bank work with two heavyweight titles if that's what they choose to do. So they want to just reset Money in the Bank next year to coincide with the brand split. So I kind of figured he'd cash sooner rather than later. I'm glad he did it tonight. Would have liked to see Seth have another promo with the title, but I'm actually more interested to see his promo tomorrow, and how salty he's going to be tomorrow night. The other match, got to talk about, Cena AJ. I've heard some guff about the finish. I think the finish was the way they needed to finish that match. Because you can't have Cena versus AJ end clean on Money in the Bank. That match is too big. You need to save that at least until SummerSlam, preferably till WrestleMania. Like, don't have them see each other in the ring again for, 8 months, 9 months. Then we'll see the kind of magnitude that match has. So I'm glad they ended it the way they did, with the club running in, hitting the Magic Killer while the ref was down, dragging AJ on top of Cena. AJ gets a pay-per-view win, which is great, and he's a heel, so I don't think he's going to complain too much about it. I think he might rub it in Cena's face and act like he did it on his own, and that would be great.
That would be a way to bring Finn in too.
We were talking about a way to bring Finn in. I think it's not going to be tomorrow. Next pay-per-view at the earliest, and a good way to do it would be Cena to bring Finn in as a striker for him. Because Finn is face, everybody loves Finn. Cena could bring in Finn to work with him against what the Bullet Club has become since Finn started it. But yeah, so I'm okay with the end of that match. That match itself, so much fun to watch. I haven't seen like storytelling that good in a match in a while, and what I gathered from that is that AJ Styles has been watching John Cena wrestle on TV for 14 years. John Cena hasn't cared to watch TNA or New Japan to see who AJ Styles is for the past 14 years. So anytime Cena had a move that's in his repertoire, AJ knew a perfect counter for it, and he owned the match, and he took so much control over that match. It was only when Cena did like a monkey flip, which I've never seen him do, that he actually like threw Styles for a loop. I loved that storytelling, and it just showed that like, yes, Styles is the best in the world, and he is great, and he can stand toe-to-toe with Cena, but his cockiness might get the best of him. I love the storytelling in that. I thought it was a great match. So much hype around it. I think it came very, very close to meeting the hype. It didn't blow me away, but it was super, super entertaining to watch. We also had the Money in the Bank ladder match, which Dean won, clearly. That match was so intense. So much happening all over the place. Ton of crazy, dangerous spots, which I love from ladder match. And they finally did the thing I've been wanting to see in a multi-man ladder match for a while now, and that is have a spot where everyone in the match is on the ladder at the same time. It took them 4 ladders to do it, to kind of finagle everybody up there, but they pulled that off, and that was a really great moment, just seeing everyone piled on one ladder, grasping at this swinging gold briefcase. Awesome moment. Owens and Sammy just killing each other in the ring, which is the best, always the best. Even Del Rio surprised me a little bit. He showed an intensity that I've heard about from Lucha Underground, but haven't seen on WWE TV yet, and it was nice to see that intensity and that drive coming out of him. He's finally shaken the Mex America thing and his US title feud with Kalisto and the League of Nations, like finally giving him something to do. I think they're going to start giving him matches with Cesaro or a feud with Cesaro, something along those lines. Do good things for Del Rio and his current image. We had the tag matches at the beginning of the show. Sloppy. Just ended really sloppy. I was excited. I'm happy the New Day won. Would have been happy with Enzo and Cass. Would have been happy with the Vaudevillains. Would have been happy with Gallows and Anderson. Didn't really care who won that one. I like all 4 of those teams. But good to see the New Day retain. I think they're gonna break the record before they drop the titles, because they only have like 31 more days or something like that, which should be the next pay-per-view would break the title reign record for one reign. But yeah, sloppy finish, just some missed spots, poorly timed action, little sloppy town, but 8 bodies in the ring. It's bound to happen. I think it happened match last year with like the Los Matadores and the Lucha Dragons and like the Ascension or something were all in a match, and there was some sloppiness as well. So whenever you do a big like multi-team match, it's gonna fall apart. The rest of the matches, not too much to say. Just everything else felt kind of like bland Monday Night Raw, free TV. But when you're advertising these 2 marquee matches, Cena Styles and Roman and Rollins, it's okay that the rest of the matches are kind of meh. Because that's not what no one's gonna be, no matter what had happened in the main event, no one was gonna leave this pay-per-view talking about Apollo Crews versus Sheamus or Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. We were gonna leave talking about either how great the main event was or how they botched the main event. That was going to be the focal point with a main event of that caliber. So I'm totally okay with the rest of the matches just being kind of alright, Raw affair. It just sucks that the women's match was like that too, because they can do so much better with the women's title. It's feeling like it used to feel before the Revolution, back when they were still divas. it felt like one of those matches, just kind of a throwaway, which is a shame. But Natalya turned heel. I completely forgot about that. Natalya turned heel. I love Natalya, and she just beat the snot out of Becky Lynch, and I love both of them, and I'm heartbroken, and also happy and terrified.
Becky needs to stop making friends.
Becky needs to not have friends anymore, because they turn on her. Poor Becky. So we'll see where that goes tomorrow as well. They're going to have some good stuff coming out of that, because I love both of them. I think they're both great. They could have good matches together on opposite ends of the ring, as opposed to in the same corner. And I'm going to have an unpopular opinion. I thought the Sunburn match was hilarious. That's why I love wrestling. I love stupid garbage. I really do. So seeing Tyler Breeze and Fandango come out with this clearly fake sunburn and just being terrified of chops was amazing. And I loved it. And I'm sorry. I know it was dumb, but that's why I liked it. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say about any of the other matches or storylines. Got everything out, I think, that I wanted to get out. Join me tomorrow for the follow-up to this for Monday Night Raw. We'll see what happens. Oh, geez. I'm already looking forward to tomorrow night. But until then, you can like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me how I'm wrong about Dean Ambrose being possibly a great champion.
You're wrong.
Shut up.
Not you. Everyone else is wrong.
Oh, okay. I could be wrong. I don't know. I can't see the future.
Dean's face is on my shirt.
I know. Leave a comment in the comment section below. You can follow me on Twitter at Daily Neitz. You can go back through those archives and follow my live reactions to the show tonight on there. But until tomorrow,